Okay, welcome back, guys. So, carrying on from where we left off, I think let me turn that off. Okay, it's from the floor, so just going to hit the floor to remove that. Okay, so let's see. We cannot get this in position. Oh, let me turn that off again. So let me change this trim dynamic to standard and move topological brush. Okay, just to be sure, let me just show you guys that I'm on a different layer. So I have a whole new separate layer for the head model. Let me just give this a moment to load. Okay, so for the just show you guys it's being recorded. So now I can isolate the head. So I'll just isolate the head and bring out our references for this. Okay, let me just put this head plane on the side and put the main reference on the left hand side. So now we can begin sculpting on this. So I've already aligned this up, but looking at this right now, so I think I'm going to be sculpting this by hand. As in, I'm going to fully sculpt this. I won't be using too much of the reference image on top of this, so I want to kind of just use the reference image on the side, and then I'll just fully sculpt some of the details I can find in here. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So let me just increase the size of this a bit more so I can see what I'm sculpting in. Okay, so basically I'm going to be sculpting, well, whichever part I see details in there, I'm just going to start sculpting details in there. So, but I'm also going to be using this as our main reference guide, our main anatomical reference guide, to kind of know how the shape should be and where that form should be. So let me start with the back of the skull. So with our clay build-up brush, and just see. So I want to kind of capture the silhouette of Eddie Hall's skull on this reference image. Let me just fill this up like so. Okay. Now smooth this back down. Just fill it a bit more around this back of the skull. And smooth this back down. Okay. Let's see. So with our standard brush, let me go to stroke. Now turn up lazy mouse for this. But standard, take down the intensity. Yeah, just feel, no, let me do that. Let me take down the draw size. Something like so, and do something around there like so. And smooth this back down. Kind of create this temporal line for the skull. And just fill this up like so. And smooth this back down. Okay. And just clean this up. And I'll do some for the eyebrow also. So if you take a look at I'm going to be giving you this reference pack actually, so you guys can actually get a closer view on this on your own screen. So I'll just move this back down also. I'm not trying to give it some kind of serious expression on that brow ridge. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. So I'm just bringing this up and separating that on the center of the brow. So let me just do something around. Let me just dig this in. So something like this. So I'm not going to change the expression for the eye, so that's fine. I'm still going to be filling this stuff. I'm just going to kind of put in placeholder in there. Now smooth this back down. So more. Okay. So it's just minor adjustments that overall kind of makes the face feel more organic and more realistic. Let me do something like so. I'll smooth this back down. I'm just zooming here. This is better. Hopefully you guys can see this now. So around there, so I'm just trying to have that indentation around there. So I'll smooth this back down. Okay. So standard brush. Let me fill this out some more all the way like so. Okay. And that's way too much. Let me build up brush. So it's I kind of fill this gradually somewhere around here like so. Okay, like so. Now smooth this back down. Okay, beginning to get something in there, which is cool. Let me just intensify this a bit more. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm just trying to replicate that on our model. Let me check this one now. Let me see if this is okay. No, let me undo that. I'm just gonna get a more direction now, a better direction to this. So something like this should be fine. Okay, let me see. And I'll just move this back down, kind of fade out the top edge of that, fade it out even more. Okay, let me just kind of create something like this that kind of creates an indentation in front. So that when we're looking at this from the side view, we have some kind of depth in there, something like so. So yeah, something like this, trying to create like some kind of depth in here. So I'll just move this. Let me see if this is fine. I can keep this, something like so, and I'll just move this out. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the form looks all over the place for now, but not to worry. We're going to fix that later on. We're just kind of blocking things out. Okay, let's see. Maybe to kind of get this. Maybe I should increase this a bit more so you guys can actually see. So you can actually see and read the forms in there. So this is what I just did right now. You can see the similarity now. But based on the main reference image, we're going to be using that as our main reference to kind of block things in. So let me just fill this out like so. Now smooth that back in. Okay, let me smooth this back down. Let me smooth this in like so. Okay, maybe I should pull this out just a little bit. Let's see what we have in here. Let me just push this out. Okay. So with our standard brush, let's try to create this edge around that goes across on the top part of the nose, more of like an indentation around there. No, let me undo that. Let me do that again, something a bit deeper than this. So I'll go across like so. Yeah, something like this should be fine. Let's see, something like that looks fine. And I'll just move that back down like so. So this guy has a more fleshy tone to him, fleshy more fat to him on his face. So that depth seems fine. So it kind of creates like a natural fold in there already. Now, for now, the face still looks like more of a younger face. There isn't much fat. There isn't much fat pads around the face, but that's fine. We're going to fix that later on. So let's just continue with what we're doing. I'm just going to fill in up the nose, make the nose feel a bit thicker on the side. And just fill this on top of this like so. Okay. Now it will look like maybe I'm not doing much on this, but I am actually. The idea is just to go light on this, like keep going light on this several times on various angles, depending on the detail you can see from your main reference image, and then you're just gonna implement that. If you do that over time, once you smooth out your model, you begin to have those like, how do I explain it, like those organic height and bump from the surface that makes it look more believable. I'm just gonna create something like so. I don't think that is in the right. I think the distance for that is too high. I think distance is too high. Just move this back down. I might just have to redo that. It should be down a bit more. Okay, so yeah, let me undo that. So it should be downwards a bit more. Somewhere around here, yeah, somewhere around there is a good distance for this. So around there should be good distance for this. When I smooth this back down, yeah, it feels much better now. Feels much better now. Okay. Let me carve out something like this. Nope. The flow is not good enough. I think I need to undo this. The flow does not look good enough. I think I'll start from the opposite direction. Let me try this again. I keep missing it and that's close to the end. So let me start from the opposite direction. Yeah, much better. From the opposite direction, I can do a better job on this. Yes, this is fine. Let me just move this back down. Okay. This particular feature is more relevant for the main character, which is our God of War character from the God of War game. So I'm going to show you guys later on actually. So I'm just kind of digging that in. So let me just fill this up. Let me just make an indentation there and then I'll smooth this back out. Okay. Yeah, the faces begin to come together. Even basically, if I decide to even stop here, this is a good enough face to even work with. Just to add skin pores detailing there and then you're good to go. But I still want to work on this a bit more because the reference I'm using is more of a fatter guy's face. So I'll try my best to kind of make this feel believable, feel much believable like that of a fat guy's face. For now, this guy just looks, he has more of like a young muscular guy's face, which can be good enough for some project, but based on what I'm doing, is not good enough. So I'm going to work on this a bit more. Just fill this up. I'm sure if you guys notice, it feels like maybe I'm not doing much on this, but I actually am just doing lightly on that, like light. I'm going light-handed on this, as light-handed as I can be. Let me just fill this up with a clay brush and I'll smooth this back down. Gives a weird bump. I think gives me a weird bump. Let me just fill this on top like so. Let's see. Let me smooth this out. Just need to make some corrections in here anyways. Just trying to get something that looks good enough to work with. Okay. With a dim standard brush now. So let me see what we can. Let me just something like so, just something light, not too heavy. Just a tiny bump indentation in there. Okay, let me do that again. So let me kind of fill this up like so. Now smooth that back down. Okay. And just zoom out to see what I have in there. Okay. Somewhere around here. Yes, I think that should be fine. Maybe that's too high actually. Let me just go light-handed on this. Let me just go really light-handed. Okay, that seems fine. So in here also, okay, that seems fine also. So it's our edge polish. Let me kind of make this feel more angled. So I'll just polish this out. I'll just polish this inwards also. Just have some more depth inside in the inner part of the nose. Okay. So with our standard brush, I'm kind of add some kind of let me show you guys what I'm trying to do here. Kind of connect this all the way inwards. Something like this. I'll just carve out something like so. I think this should be fine. It's not too obvious, but just to have something in there. Okay. So this needs to label fold. Let me kind of make this more pronounced. So I'm going to make this a bit more pronounced. Even more pronounced than that of Eddie Hall. Because the our main character kind of what we're using as our main guide feels more of an older person. So the nasal label fold needs to be more exaggerated in here. Not too exaggerated to kind of spoil the realistic organic nature of the human face actually, but something close enough to someone that is older. So in here, now go back, kind of do the same for the inner for this part, something like this. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Let's see. Let me just exaggerate this a bit more. Let's smooth that back out. Alright. Okay. I'm just checking the eyes now. I'm kind of make some details for the eye. Let's kind of make the eye feel more similar to that of Eddie Hall. So first of all, let me kind of carve this inward some more. Yes, something like that should be fine. Okay, that's too aggressive. Let me go light-handed on that. Let's go light-handed on that. Okay. Yeah, I can live with this. This is fine. Just trying to find a good angle for this. Okay. Let's see. So let me carve this in with our standard brush. Carve something in like so. It's fine. Okay. Let me kind of create this depth in here. I think I might need to. No, that's pushing the eyelid inwards too much. Kind of delete it, kind of erasing the thickness of that eyelid for me. Let me see. I think I might need to work on this damn standard, but probably maybe the lazy mouse is affecting this. Let's try this with the higher subdivision level. Yeah, I think I'm getting there now. I'm getting there with the higher subdivision level. No. That feels I might just have to redo this. That does not connect properly. Turn off please the mouse for this. Yeah, the brush now feels to be working better now. It's better now. Okay, just checking. So I'm kind of max out the eye, so I can kind of get a closer view on the eye. So I have to max this out and then give this a different poly group. Let me just max out somewhere like so. Okay. Then I would shift select. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I think okay, you can use this now. So I have a better and closer view now on this now without too much distractions on this. So I can better work on this. So I'm gonna isolate that top part like so. Okay. So anything I do now will not be affected. The region that is maxed out will not be affected, which is pretty much what I want. And just push this down like so. Kind of get this to be closer to the upper eyelid. Okay. Let's see. So I'm just kind of filling this up some more just to make this thicker. Think. Okay. So I'll push this down even more. Yeah, I think this should be. I think this feels fine. I can live with this. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of accentuate this a bit more. I'll take down the intensity. I'll just accentuate this a bit more. Like so. Okay. Alright. Just kind of checking this again to see what else I can fix in there. And to be sure if the eyeball is kind of sitting properly on the eye. If I don't need to make another adjustment on this. Just checking this. So I think I might just need to push this out some more. Just a little. Somewhere around there should be. Let me just push this out also. So it kind of wraps around the eyeball. Something like this should be fine. Okay, so I will kind of flatten this out some more. Just flatten this out around this. Like so. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so I need to isolate the head again. And I invert that selection just to have already the head in there. Okay. Let me just try to create some more indentation around here. Like so. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just move this back down. Okay. So with our clip brush, let's see if we can kind of add some fat pads now around this, around the face. So can begin to add some fat pads around the face now. But I'm not just adding the fat pad just anywhere. If you look at the reference on the top right hand side, there are regions where I'm kind of adding the fat pad, especially those parts that is defined. Let me see if I can, yeah, this is it now. Yes. So those colored region of the reference image, the yellow, the think purple, and then the pink. So those are the regions I'm kind of adding fat on. And you know that part I'm adding fat on it just to complement that. But those are like the major landmark in there. So let me just show you guys. Let me use another reference. Let me just find another reference image for this. So I went to the 3D scan station page. So they have some kind of references for 3D. They have some 3D scans. So I just took some of the images in there as reference of my fat guy's face. So I'm going to use that as reference, that kind of block out those fat parts around my model's face. But still keeping in mind the anatomical landmark and guide I still have in there, as you can see. So I'm keeping notice of those, like I'm keeping notice of those landmarks. So I'll fill those parts out first. I kind of flesh those out first before fleshing any other parts. So that's like general idea. I still don't want to stray off from anatomical reference, so don't do something that doesn't look realistic. So basically I'm kind of deriving detail reference from both the realistic anatomical reference and then the uh, the reference of this of 3D scan store also. And then you always want to kind of zoom out to kind of see what you have done. Once you have added the detail, please always try to zoom out so you can kind of capture what you have done to be sure if it's looking correctly or not. So two reference on the screen and I'm working with both of them. So you guys should be really mindful of the direction of how I fill this up. I'm not just filling things up, there's a direction to why I fill things up. I'm kind of following the anatomical directions of for how I fill things up. So it looks more natural. Let me see if I can use this guy's face also. Okay. So let me kind of fill up the neck, fill up the neck some more. Okay. This should feel more of a fat guy's neck than just a normal regular guy's neck. So that's general idea in here now. Just trying to make this feel like a fat guy neck. So it's like it's that separation in there. So I'm mindful of that separation in there also. Basically filling this up and smoothing things back. Okay. Smooth things back down. Okay, begin to kind of get some I need to kind of get some believable shapes in here. So let me kind of fill this up some more. Let's fill this some more. Okay. Let's fill this up. Remove the blocker brush. Maybe I can pull things out so I can be more faster with this. I'm just pushing things out now. Push. Let's get a better angle on this. Just raise this eye even more. Kind of capture that smooth transition around this. Okay. We're getting there. Nope. Oh, let me undo that. I think I chose, I'm still on the wrong brush, so let me go to the clay builder brush. Kind of fill this in. Okay. What else can I fill in here? Let's see. I'm gonna make this indentation in here, so I'm just gonna make an indentation in here with the standard brush. Okay. The clay builder brush. Let me fill in some more thickness around the fold. Okay. I think ZBrush just froze. Let me just give this a moment to load up. But I think I'm basically done for this part. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm just gonna stop here. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson.